substitutions here. Hawks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Johnson, he's in at the 4 spot. He's out there with Randall. Anthony out there with Mills. That's the Laker 5. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. The Quick in the last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He had 49 points and did his dance in unusual fashion. A barrage of praise from him. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
With the shot. And the jumper is good. Johnson's got 19 points. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And Mills kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to George. To the inside. Shot's good by Mills. And the Lakers lead by 1.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now the pass to Izzo. Oh, that's blocked. Johnson outside. George dishes to Mills. The feed now to Johnson. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Payton passes to Love. Outside, Green. Payton up top, covered by Mills. Pass to Izzo. Shot clock at 2, 16 feet away. That's short off the rim.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Johnson kicks to George, and the shot is good. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
At the top of the key, Millsap. On the wing, Green. Defended by George. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Johnson.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
There's the dish to Mills. Lakers working the ball around now. George passes to Johnson. A shot's good on the assist by George. And that's now 25 points for Johnson.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Millsap a screen. Payton dishes to Green. Now Payton. The shot is off.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Lakers on top, leading by 9.
Okay, listen. This game is going to set the tone for the rest of the finals. And we're going to set that tone in the second half. Let's talk about what we got to do. One thing I'm really pleased with is that the 3-ball has been going for us. A couple of times I did feel we might have a better look at a 2 with an extra pass, but overall I'm happy with our perimeter shooting. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. We've come a long way for this. We've poured everything we have into getting into the finals. This is no time to let up. Let's play our best half of the season.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. But Quick has been sensational.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Lakers leading by 9. And so in the game for the Hawks, Paul Millsap out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Peyton. And it's Izzo in at center. And George kicks to Randall. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Lakers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
For your Lakers, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He's off on the second. The Hawks trail by 9. And it's Love penetrating to the inside. Stolen away. George passes to Johnson. Randall dishes to George. Into Johnson. That ball has speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Johnson over to help. Love with the screen for Millsap. Green passes to Izzo. 6 to shoot. Oh, yes, the turnaround. 12 points for him.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
And George kicks to Johnson. Misses the wing jab.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Dishes it to Green. And he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Lakers leading by 7. Clarkson passes to Johnson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
So, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Okay, guys, on defense, no inside looks, nothing. That means 1 foot in the paint, helping on all drives and contesting everything at the rim. Now let's do it.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin. Well, the Hawks coach had his team over that last break. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He also communicated to his players that he wants to see them consistently feeding the ball into the low post to get their bigs some easy looks. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Atlanta making a switch here. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And you look at Johnson. He does a great job. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Green against George. Kicks it to Johnson. Jumper off the screen. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Here's Izzo. They kick it out to Green. The Hawks working the ball around. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 5 to shoot. Here's Izzo. Connects on the 17-footer.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Lakers leading by 4. Johnson attacking. The shot from the low post is good. Johnson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
What a top-notch game.